Alright, man, we back. I'm finna show y'all something. We finna go ahead and shut it down one more time. But I got a story, right? Real life story. I was in a program called the SMART program, right? It was like an after school program for kids that need tutoring, and they had like extra activities, which was skating, rollerblading to be exact. You could play basketball, ride bikes, and then we used to dance, right? We used to dance and we used to listen to music. And this started like in like 5th grade. Like I think I was in the SMART program from like 5th grade all the way up to like 8th grade, and I think like then I had to like volunteer because at a certain age they don't let you be just a student. They let you be like a teacher, like a volunteer. You know what I'm saying, to help the kids and everything. So that's a little story. But then on top of that, when I was a student there, basically, we also used to be extra activities where you could play on the computer. You know what I'm saying? Like we used the computer to complete assignments and stuff like that too. But there was this thing that we used to do, me and a couple other people. I remember, shout out Caleb Sapp. You know what I'm saying? We used to be on Microsoft Word, right? And we used to do like clip art type deal. Like we used to do clip art, make like lions and like robots and stuff like that. But there's one specific thing that I remember, like the water gun emoji. That was on Microsoft Word when we were like in like middle school. That the water gun emoji was on Microsoft Word. And this is going to apply in the situation that I'm talking about because we also used to play Foursquare, right? Now go back on my channel. I'm finna show y'all a couple of things. Go back on my channel and y'all see where this applies at and where everything connects, you feel me? Alright. And we also used to go to the pool. It was a lot of activities we used to do. We even went to what they call Alabama Adventure now. You know what I'm saying? It used to be called Vision Land. You pay attention to what I'm saying now. Shout out Caleb Sapp and Tyler, I can't remember his last name, but shout out both of them. And we used to also play card games. One of the they used to play poker, and we used to play Egyptian Rapture, and we used to play Slapjack. Those are the 3 main games that I remember us playing for real. But I'm finna go ahead and show y'all something though. Let me go ahead and start recording. In the game of Foursquare, the 4 squares refers to the 4 distinct numbered areas on the court. Each square is labeled 1, 2, 3, or 4, or alternatively A, B, C, or D. The numbering or labeling system helps players track their location and movement within the game. Okay. The game is played on a square court divided into 4 smaller identical squares. Each of these smaller squares is typically labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4, or A, B, C, and D. Purpose. The numbering of the label system is crucial for understanding the rules of the game, particularly when it comes to serving, hitting the ball, and moving between squares. Pay attention to my videos now and pay attention to what I'm saying. Pay attention to the music, the downloads I get. Pay attention to all of that. You feel me? Where did the name Foursquare come from? The name Foursquare emerged when Mr. Baker, while talking on the telephone to one of the buying group members on 4th July 1924, drew a square around the 4 of the date on his calendar. Pay attention to what I'm saying now. Instead of numbering the squares 1 to 4, they can be called ace, king, queen, president, or some other ranking order. If you have 8 or more players, you can have 2 players for each square. Each time a player hits the ball to another square, they jump out of the court and their partner jumps in. Okay, I'm gonna read something on my phone right quick. I'm gonna read the historical context. While the exact origin is debated, the game was clearly popular in the 1950s and 1960s as evidenced by newspaper mentions and description in teacher's manual. And Foursquare is believed to have evolved from handball and lawn tennis with a potential influence from jeu de paiement. I'm gonna say it like that. A form of handball popular in France. Okay. Now, if we want to talk about lawn tennis. Now, it mentioned the newspaper. What do y'all see right there? Newspaper stand. Okay. The name Foursquare emerged with when Mr. Barker, I said Baker at first, Mr. Barker, while talking on the telephone to one of the buying group's members on 4th of July 1924, drew a square around the 4th of the day on his calendar. Telephone, and if you go back to my video, what was it? My faith video that I did, my music video, I was on the telephone. You feel me? We jump in timelines right now. We dimensionally jump in timelines right now. You feel me? Okay. 4th of July. Katy Perry. Fireworks. Now, when it comes to playing Foursquare, right? Now we got a little story right here. You know what I'm saying? I think I already explained this though. This was the court. The court that we played on when it came to Foursquare, when I used to be in the SMART program. It was like right in this corner right here. Like it was like a little bit over more to the right, but that's where we played Foursquare at, right? It's on this exact concrete right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know why I laughed. Lil Yachty, Caribou, Concrete Boys. Come on, man. What did I say in this song? And projector symbolizes people trying to project their energy onto you to make you feel some type of way. Okay. What did I say in this song? Look in the mirror, what do you see? I see a king. Look in the mirror, what do you see? I see a queen, holding it down for a family. I see a man doing what he can to provide the world with nice things, diamond rings and the finer things, working hard to make ends meet, beat hurting, finding purpose in the things damn near seem worthless, soul searching, making a better version. Okay, purging all that hate out your heart, just so don't rip you apart. Not taking things so personal, never thought I would make it this far. Yeah, oh God. For real life. Okay. And then you see how it said at the beginning of the projection? Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that, right? And that projector is old. Now, think about the dates that I just said to you. That's about how old as that projector is. For real. Now, look it out. And what did I just say? What did I just say about this? Squares. Each of these smaller squares is typically labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4, or A, B, C, and D. Oh my mama though. Like real talk. I'ma speak on something right quick, man. This is what they do to star seeds, right? This is what they do to star seeds. First, before you born, right? Before you born, they already try to find out what your destiny is before you're born. So whenever you're born, they can go ahead and destiny swap with you and do a whole bunch of other crazy, that's what they'll. First of all, I already know I'm not originally from here, okay? So this is what they do to star seeds. They find out if you have a destiny, and then when they do, they sell star seeds to a specific family. Basically, they buy you, adopt you. You feel me? Sell you to a family. You feel me? Give you a whole nother identity and basically brainwash you so you don't really remember what happened to you. You feel me? That's what they do. So they usually take you from your real family, right? They'll sell you to a family for however much, give you a whole new identity and brainwash you so you don't remember what your power is or who you are and where you actually come from. And then now you have a whole identity that's just like a lie. After you wake up from all the poison and spell work and everything that has ever happened to you, that's what they do. That's exactly what they do. People be like, oh my gosh, they would really do that to people? They really do that to kids? Yes. That's why the situation, when you wake up from all of it and you realize that all of it was like not, you know what I'm saying? Depending on the situation, that's why it's painful. Because you realize how much it's a lie. That's why I'm saying, do y'all really want to keep dragging this out? Because I already know. And there's probably been mail or something that has been stolen from me. Because you can go through my channel and see the evidence of that too. You know what I'm saying? Post security, Post Malone, mailbox, postal service. And I remember on my phone about a couple years ago, I was getting a lot of just random postal service like messages on my phone. And I never even, it was like US Postal Service messages and stuff like that. I didn't even understand why I was getting those messages. I see all the signs. So it's like nobody can really keep anything away from me. That's why I said like, whatever has happened, y'all really need to tell the truth, bro, when it comes to family, friends, cousins, all that stuff. Like, I already know they try to do a whole bunch of stuff, say I'm lustful and promiscuous and all this other stuff. See, it's so funny how when you was chilling, you was trying to vibe, you was trying to do your own thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was just all, you know, off out the way, not unaware, naive to the madness that has happened in your life. It's like, as soon as you wake up, you really gotta find out what in the world did y'all do. That's really like a real situation. I already know. Like, look at me. Do y'all really think I'm playing about my life right now? I'm not playing about none of this. This is how I know. Because there's so many signs telling me, hey, Jamarcus, you've been lied to about a lot. But they trying so hard to keep whatever this is hidden. And I'm like, no, y'all need to say something. Because there's not no reason, there's a reason why I'm getting these signs. I pick up on people's energies telepathically. I can multi-dimensionally jump timelines. I'm a super empath. I pick up on energy. So I know when somebody been playing with me or trying to play in my face or anything like that. That's what I gotta show y'all. That just reminded me of that download. With the water gun. You feel me? Water gun. And we finna look up when did they start the water gun emoji, bruh. Boom. The change from a handgun emoji to a water gun emoji was initiated by Apple in 2016. Apple's change came as part of the iOS 10 update. Other tech companies like Google, Samsung, Microsoft, and Facebook followed suit. Now, we're gonna talk about something right quick. They changed it in 2016. That's when I went to college in Texas, right? I used to have a iPhone and a Samsung Galaxy. I had two phones at the time. I got two phones. Okay, never mind. But yeah, Microsoft initially displayed the emoji as a toy ray gun before switching it to a revolver, then the squirt gun. Google once featured a blunderbuss water pistol was approved as part of the Unicode 6.0 in 2010 under the name pistol, added to emoji 1.0 in 2015. Unicode. Uni means one, right? Okay. We just had to go ahead and establish that. You feel me? That jump funny, bro. That's it for that one, man. That's really that for that one. Y'all can't really deny what I'm really showing y'all right now. It's really there. They can't keep lying. They can't keep saying, oh, we no. Yeah, alright. You know what I'm saying? And this is another thing too. It's like when you gotta go through the healing process and you reach a certain level, of course people gonna be mad. Of course people gonna say, oh, you being harsh, because I'm loving myself and I'm only wanting one woman in my life. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna really hold me down. That's really gonna, Like, I'm tired of, like, people is really out here trying to make fake profiles of me, trying to make me look bad, trying to, like, mess up my love life and stuff like that. That's why I ain't really been focused on that. I've been focused on myself and what I can achieve, because, hey, people try to make me look bad saying on this and that, and then probably at the same time in this situation, this is what they do too to start seeds. They'll mess around, say you to a family, and then claim you dead, like a death certificate, like a fake death certificate, and then put you under a whole nother identity, a whole nother name. You feel me? They do stuff like this, and then to make it look believable. And so whenever you do find out, they try to make you look crazy about what you saying. You get what I'm saying? Then they're gonna try to deem you. It's like trying to make somebody go crazy so they can put you in some type of asylum or something like that, or try to put you in the crazy house and stuff, because you actually know what you talking about. That's why they be trying to poison these kids when they're like younger and stuff like that, especially if they already be asking questions and they already know too much, or they're asking the right questions, and then you being as an adult, you already know what they asking is actually the truth. So they have to do something about that. It's like, oh, we gotta put magic on him. We gotta try to mess with his mind, manipulate his mind and stuff like that. That's what they do. That's what they try to do. But God does it. God says, do not touch my anointed. Don't even try that. He'll give you a bunch of warnings, and we ain't going out like that. There's a lot more me's out there that really has been through some similar things as me, and we ain't having it. See y'all in the next one. Wee. Oh yeah, one more thing too. If you do this sign in front of a projector, it's gonna look like a German Shepherd. Shout out Anubis. You feel me? I used to do that back in school. I used to do that in front of a projector, and it used to look like a dog, like a German Shepherd, whatever. People used to be amazed by that. Like, it was kind of crazy. Like, I learned that from, I don't know, some type of video I seen or something on YouTube. It was kind of wild, bro. But it does tie into what I'm talking about right now, because I remember we used to like do this, like when you were in front of a projector, people like, oh, it's a bunny. But then I was like, oh, y'all see this? Watch this. I was like, oh, they was like, oh, that's a dog. It really does look like a dog. And shout out to Anubis, man. We out, man.